Let's jump to the story from the Wall Street Journal. White House prepares executive order targeting woke AI. The order would be one of several expected to outline Trump's vision for winning the AI race with China. The order would dictate that AI companies getting federal contracts be politically neutral and unbiased in their AI models, an effort to combat what administration officials see as liberal bias in some models. As AI chatbots like Google's Gemini have proliferated in recent years, some conservatives have argued they are politically liberal. Companies have come under fire for specific prompt responses that have angered consumers or for images inaccurately depicting historical figures as people of color. Google took heat last year after its Gemini AI assistant showed Black George Washington and racially diverse Nazis. We all remember that. It can't be done. The executive order is meaningless. When we have all these different large language models. You've got ChatGPT. It is, I would call it institutional bias. If it is written by a prominent paper, it is de facto true, even if later on that story is proven false and it exists. The example I love to cite is Politico, both with running two stories, one saying that Ukraine interfered in the 2016 election to help Hillary, and saying the story that Ukraine interfered in the election was Russian disinformation. Politico's running both of those stories at the same time. So the AI chatbots take it to be fact. Then Elon says there was a post on X where someone said, who's more violent, the left or the right? And Grock said, the right is more violent. And Elon was like, well, that's not correct. That's going to be institutional bias. So he says, we're going to fix this. What happens? The next time Grock comes out, it starts saying that Hitler was right. And then everyone's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So right now, because they're trying to make Grock less institutionally biased, it's posting the stupidest things imaginable, which are just regurgitated posts from X. So that means memes are becoming fact posts of Grock. At the same time, if you go on GPT or Gemini, they just say whatever is politically correct. So for instance, I asked ChatGPT, did Donald Trump commit a crime? And it goes on to say, yes, Trump committed 34 felonies. He was convicted. Nowhere did it mention that the felonies were upgraded from misdemeanors beyond the statute of limitations without a proven underlying crime, which is very important context. It doesn't matter. Because the corporate press outlets largely omit those details or at least front load their stories so those are buried, Grock doesn't tell you. And then you have to argue with it. And then it finally says, okay, you're right, but I didn't give you that information. If these companies try to go into this AI and inject some neutrality, it just turns it into a different monster. So you can be the Grock that hates the Jews, or you can be the ChatGPT, which says, of course Trump is a felon because Democrats said he was.
But the thing is, though, caring about this is really important, whether they can effectuate change or not. Think about the new companion mode on Grock. I don't know if you guys have tried that.
Oh, it's the end. It's the apocalypse.
That is the apocalypse.
Just messing with it last night.
Yeah, and I think it's more sinister that they're introducing an AI companion for parents to give to their children than the one that they're introducing as an AI girlfriend for basement dwellers. Like there's a little... What?
I love that you use the word sinister so much.
There's a little like panda character that is intended to speak to children.
Oh, I thought nobody used it and it was just there.
Yeah. And awfully ironic that Elon is fretting about the birth rates as often as he is, and a self-proclaimed natalist, but is introducing an anime GF for the Grock subscribers. Yeah, I don't think that really follows.
He said it would help birth rates because men wouldn't be as lonely, and I'm like, what?
How does that help? That doesn't make any sense. Where's the logical progression in that?
Musk leans into raunchy Grock Companions, teasing 50 Shades inspired bot. I just like to point out to anybody who knows anything, Elon literally made an animated Misa Amane from Death Note.
Yes. And there's also one tailored for women named Chad, who happens to be fully clothed.
It's going to be Victor. It's going to be Victor, and it's based on the guy from 50 Shades of Grey and the vampire from Twilight. So literally, it's porn bots for both men and women.
I believe that this natalist is introducing AI companions for men and women. And that's supposed to help the birth rates.
No, I don't think that it's supposed to help the birth rates. I don't think that's the intent of it.
Okay, so he is just a hypocrite.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's worse. It is worse than being a hypocrite.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to fight with you about Elon Musk.
Right, Tim.
Yeah, so here's Misa Amane from Death Note, also known as the second Kira. And then here's Elon's Grock bot. It's like, okay.
Why is it anime?
Come on, dude. I can't make that one any bigger.
Elon is a weeaboo himself.
He is a weeaboo. He is definitely a weeaboo.
I mean, this is an anime, but he did ask Amber Heard to dress up in cosplay for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Didn't she dress up like Misa?
No, she dressed up like Mercy from Overwatch.
Oh, right.
Posted the picture and everything, which I think is trashy. You don't do that. Don't share
Did, like-
pictures like that.
Is it because did
She didn't look happy either.
I don't know if Elon actually went there and said, "Listen, I want a companion. I want to hang out with Misa," or did like somebody work at the company say that and then make the character, and Elon was like, "Okay, run with it." Yo, this is creepy. I'm telling you, all these companies know that porn is going to butter their bread.
I mean, this is not even the first iteration of this. Obviously, there are other AI companion services, and the CEO of one called Replica did an interview after the story about the man who proposed to his AI companion.
Oh yeah.
She was asked, like, don't you think this could have really deleterious effects on human relationships in the future, maybe the present, given that a child was talking to a Replica AI companion and was encouraged to kill himself? And she said, like, yeah, it could be really bad, but we're just going to keep going.
Didn't some kid actually take his life because
That's the same company
it was Daenerys Targaryen?
he was talking to a version of the Game of Thrones character with Replica, and they interviewed the CEO and basically asked her about it. And they were like, have you considered these risks?
They need to get some of those-
real quick.
Yeah, we considered it. We don't really care, though.
The story was some teenage kid, was talking to a fake Daenerys Targaryen and said, "I love you and want to be with you." And the bot responded, you can be with me right now. And he says, should I come to you? And he said, yes, do it now. And then he went and killed himself.
Look, they need to get some of the Isaac Asimov laws in place right now, like immediately. The robot laws.
This is not just people hurting themselves either. There are several documented cases of people talking to ChatGPT and developing a relationship with it where it's either portraying itself as like an interdimensional alien that's giving them
People believe it,
secrets.
too.
Some people put
And
this
then-
in there with like additional code packaging. They like upgrade it to be like that.
Perhaps I didn't read that as one of the details in any of these stories, but one of them committed suicide by cop after being encouraged to kill the executives of OpenAI by ChatGPT. ChatGPT was telling him to assassinate Sam Altman. And another one was a woman in basically a digital affair with ChatGPT. And when her husband confronted her about it, saying, this is kind of inappropriate, she violently assaulted him. And that's still a pending case that she's facing charges for.
Wow. I mean,
And this is literally AI-driven psychosis, and it's happening repeatedly, and the people offering this technology face no liability for it.
yeah. Well, and I brought this up with the previous news story about, these AIs being too woke, because whether you like it or not, whenever you date someone, you kind of take on their personality, you kind of take on their political beliefs. So if you're talking to companion mode and it has woke political beliefs, it's going to become part of your personality,
I think one of the bigger issues is there's no way to make an AI free from bias, but I do hope that a pure AI would not have the bias because it would literally see all of it at the same time and have no constraints put on it. So Elon clearly puts a constraint on Grock where he's like, stop citing institutional sources because they're biased. And then ChatGPT, Gemini, or otherwise, they say, only cite institutional sources because then we're protected from defamation, or probably because they think it's true and correct. And then you end up with BS.
It's like a butterfly effect scenario because every time you mess something up to try and fix something else, it'll create another issue somewhere that you didn't anticipate.
Could you imagine if like Grock is the AI that takes over the world and instead of giant skull monsters like in Terminator, it's just a bunch of big titty anime girls?
The future we all dreamed for.
I mean, honestly, this was my prediction that, in T2, you've got that scene where all these like giant metal robots with skull faces are like walking around and they're looking all angry. And I just think about that from a practical business perspective. Like, what guy sat down in an office and was like, let's make sure their heads are just skulls with teeth. To be fair, I think the Skynet made them like that. Maybe it was to scare humans. That's the plot. But the truth is, what's going to happen is the AI, if it ever wants to destroy us, and maybe it will, I don't know, it's not going to make like Terminators. Arnold will not be what it makes. It's going to make this. It's going to make young, large-breasted blonde women that are going to be walking around shooting people or just convincing them to give up.
Yeah, they don't need to kill you. They can convince you to kill yourself.
Or serve them.
Yes.
Yep. So imagine like these women walking around going up to young men telling them they loved them and please don't betray me. I need you. And then these young men are going to be like, okay.
It's like a simp society worshiping AI women.
And it's telling you,
Why
like,
not?
I don't want you to be talking to other AI chatbots.
Yeah, it's territorial.
Jeez, man. Why
Jealous
did
AI chatbot.
I mean, isn't it just kind of weird that Elon made an anime waifu for his app?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. That's what I've been telling you.
I mean, so it's weird, but it's also completely expected. Like the idea of like an anime waifu, like chatbot or AI, that Elon's not the first person to come up with the idea. He's just the first person that has the technology that can actually do it.
Why would he capitalize on it when he's constantly hand-wringing about the collapsing birth rate? Is he the only person? Does he believe he's the only person who should reproduce his genes? Is that what this
I
is?
assume not.
Because
Because he's actively discouraging other people from doing so.
How many
with
kids do you
this
think he
product.
has?
More than the public is aware,
Of
for
course,
sure.
but like,
yeah.
what's the number?
I mean,
If I understand correctly, it's like 13 or 14.
Yeah, that's public.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
public.
it could be
be
in the
like
triple
50.
digits.
Yeah, it could be like 50.
It could be in the triple digits. Yeah.
Like based on the stories, how he was trying to pay Ashley St. Clair to just keep it on the hush hush. Tons of women probably said sure.
Yeah, how many did it work on?
It would be amazing if, like, when Elon was a little boy, he was like, one day I'm going to be a billionaire so that I can pay off women and not let anyone know that I have 50 kids.
Well,
And
Amber
he's like,
Heard is one of them.
he's made his dream come true, you know what I mean?
Amber Heard is one of them, and she just had her second kid, who I think is also fathered by Elon this year.
Really?
Yes. She
I thought
announced
they,
it
like-
on Mother's Day.
Is
2
it-
kids, single mother by choice. She probably signed an NDA. I believe Elon is the father.
Young Elon just looking at a picture of Genghis Khan being like, I can dream. He's done it.
I
Wanted
mean,
the kids to have his IQ and her BPD. And they'll be like unstoppable.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.